Hello friends and welcome back. In this video I will be explaining the problem C of round 636. Okay, the name is alternating subsequence. So first of all, alternating subsequence. So first of all I will explain the problem statement, what the problem actually says, and after that I will walk you through the approach, that how to approach the problem, and after that I will explain you the code. So let's start. First of all I will explain with some example. First of all we will have t, okay, then we will have n, which is the number of elements in the array. Now I will explain what the array is. Then we will have the elements of the array. Here the elements of the array are 1, 2, -1 and -2. So what we need to actually have is that we need to have the array, or you can say a subsequence whose length is maximum. It is the first condition, length is maximum, and the subsequence should have alternating signs, which is that it should have plus minus or minus plus minus plus. And the third condition is that out of these maximum lengths, suppose the maximum length is 5, so out of these maximum lengths of subsequence of length 5, we need to have the array with the maximum sum. Okay, so it is the first condition, it is the next condition, and at last for the length which we have maximum found, what is the maximum sum for that maximum length? Okay, so now in this case, first of all, the maximum length of alternating signs which we can get is that it will be 3 minus 1 or 3 minus 2 or 1 minus 1 or 1 minus 2 or 2 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 3 oh, it is already completed. So actually what is the maximum value, or you can say what is the maximum result which you can get is that 3 minus 1, which is basically 2. So let's have a bigger example. So for the bigger example I will take it is n, okay, then we will have n numbers, -2, 8, 3, 8, -4, -15, 5, -2, -3 and 1. Okay, so the maximum, see now I will approach it. Okay, now I will show you how I approached it. First of all I will have my number which is minus, then I will have a number which is plus from here, it will be any number, then I will have my number which is minus, which is from here, then here, then I will have my number plus, which is from here, then I will have a number which is minus, which is from here, then I will have a number which is plus, which is from here. Understanding the approach. What is the basic approach? Approach is that I will because I need to have the length which is maximum for the opposite signs, or you can see the alternating signs. So what I need to basically have is that for the particular range of numbers which are negative or positive, I need to find the number from it. Now the first two conditions are valid here, because I took every minus and plus element which could be in the array and which could be alternative. Okay, now I need to have the maximum sum. So for the maximum sum, what I will do is that for the numbers which are negative, I will have the minimum value, and for the number which are positive, I will have the maximum value. Understanding? So now you will say, Aryan, why? See, if I need to have a maximum sum, so I need to have the large number which is plus and the less number which is minus. So I will choose -2 here, because here it is only 1, and I have to choose it because I have to have the maximum length. So from here I will choose 8, which is maximum. From here I will choose -4, which is minimum. From here I have only 5, so I have to choose it. From here I will choose -2, which is minimum. From here I will choose 1, which is maximum. So the final sum will be 6. So I hope that you guys understood it, what we have to do. So now I will explain you the approach for it. The code for it. Now, as I explained the approach, first of all I will input my t, which is number of cases. Then I will input my n. Okay. Then I have my array to have the n elements. Then I will have a set, because actually I need to find the minimum and the maximum element in that particular range. So the set, which is the implementation of a self-balancing BST, it will help me to find the minimum and the maximum element in just n log n time. Okay, so first of all I will iterate through the whole loop, because actually I need to iterate through the whole array. Then if the first element is minus, then until I found a number which is plus, I have to insert every element of this in my set. Okay, and I will increase my index I, and I will also have condition that I should be less than equal to n at every step. And if the value of a is positive, then also I will insert in my set. Okay, so at every step I am inserting in my set. First of all my set is empty, then I inserted some numbers which are minus, or I inserted some number which are plus. Then out of those number I will have my maximum number. Understanding? Because I want to do my sum maximum. Okay, so I will choose the maximum number, and as I insert it, as you know that it is r begin, which will the reverse begin means the value of set, it will be reverse begin, then it will have a maximum value. It will point to the maximum value, and from that iterator I will have my maximum value in that set, and I will clear my set, because actually I need to insert new elements into a set later on for that particular range, as I explained you in the explanation. Then at last I will output my sum to the answer, or to the output. So I guess that you guys understood the solution, and it was basic intuition of what we need to have in this question. So yeah, see you in the problem D. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you